This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we've got a new tank for you guys to look at. We've got the Tier 9 German heavy tank, the VK4502 Bravo, aka B. Or we call it Bravo anyway. Anyway, we're fully upgraded finally. We've got the 128. I know you guys have, I don't think I've done a video on it yet. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure somebody out there, if they have seen me do a video on this, will correct me. But I know I've done the 4502A. I don't think I've done a video on the B yet. But we do have it fully upgraded, which means we are running a 128mm cannon. Okay, remember that. 128mm cannon. Remember that when you see this very first shot. This is going to be the only shot that doesn't pin for me the entire game. And I'm not going to brag, but I literally went this entire game, fired 10 rounds, and hit all 10 times. So no misses for me this time. Expert sniper at your service. So what is this tank? Well, this tank is the predecessor to the Maus in this game, and that means it's got lots of armor. But I'll be honest with you, my armor... Oh, shut out. Oh! Hello. Tier 6 light tank. Side of its turret bounces a 128mm cannon. Something seems a little fishy about that. But anyway, that's the last time I shoot and do no damage. So strap in and enjoy the ride. So what do we got? We got a Heavy Metal Heroes M51 over there on the left. Lots of guys moving through the right. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. So I'm just going to take this thing and keep pushing straight up across the front of the map. The first few games I've played with the fully upgraded tank, it's been slightly uneventful. I've had some okay matches, but this one's going to be the standout match so far. I finally figured out that this can bounce rounds. The first few matches I played tonight, man, this thing literally, every time it got looked at, it got pinned. But when it's top tier, it's literally a steel wall. And good luck pinning it when you've got little guns shooting at it. Bigger guns can pin it with ease. But little guns, no chance. Especially when the person behind the wheel keeps twitching. Which this tank is very, very good at twitching. You'll see what I mean in a moment. But we're just going to take our time, make our way around the map, and I realize that Heavy Metal Hero he's got to be alone. Like, maybe there already is back there, maybe he has a little bit of help, but we've got a lot of tanks going after that Sherman. So I break off and I go back into the center. I figure if I can get in here and get some side shots on these guys, we'll be in business. Unfortunately, I mean, this thing isn't the slowest tank in the world, but it's definitely far from the fastest as well. You can see as we're climbing this hill, we're dropping down to 17 kilometers an hour. But on the up and up, it'll do right around 30. So it's not bad. Just not amazing. You're not going to get anywhere in any hurry. But then again, you don't have to. Now here, I'm looking. Okay, hammer's up there. No shot on him. Just go ahead. Oh, hello. E75, look at him being all sneaky. And you're giving up the whole side of your tank. Thank you. And bounce. That's the difference between an E75 and a 45 Bravo. It's mean. He literally was broadside on in front of me, and I had my armor facing him. So maybe it's not so much the E75 versus the Bravo as it is somebody who has no idea what they're doing versus somebody who has at least a somewhat idea of what they're doing. I'm not gonna say I'm great. You guys know better. You've seen my amazing fumbles in the past, so you guys know. We're gonna go over top of the hill here, and we are going to have a field day. Get ready for the fun, guys, because things are about to get interesting. Now, what do you do when you have this much armor and you're top tier? You don't stop for anybody. Like what? Literally, I'm trying to get a good shot on this M103, and then I'm going to climb the hill and try to get a shot, and he's going to run away. No gun depression. Oh, well. Anyway. Oh, hello, Panther. And Hammer Tank. What do we got here? Oh, Panther 2, you have fumbled, sir. You have fumbled so hard. Get ready. What are you? Stop. Aim. You fake tank. Quit shooting at me. Got out. Right through the front of his turret. Panther 2's like, I'm gonna get him. No, you're not. And then the little fella hits me, and then the Panther tries and gets popped for his own good. I push him back, and then I'm keeping my armor towards the Edelweiss as best I can. And you can see everybody's bouncing everything they've got at me. And put one in him, charge forward, he bounces off the side of my tank. Edelweiss bounces off the other side of the tank. These guys are just struggling at this moment. Then I ram them for 100 damage almost, and then it's game over. You're not going to try to bully me around in this thing, that's for sure. Edelweiss, you're playing with fire. It's just a matter of time before you get burnt. But he's like, okay, I'm not going to shoot at this guy anymore. Got better targets to shoot at. Luckily, our guys shoot better. So what do we got in the base? Well, it has to be that hammer tank we saw, right? Has to be. So we're just going to run right over this hill and introduce ourselves to this hammer tank. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Anybody else see the tiger? Come here. Alright, so what happens when a VK runs into a tiger? It isn't good for the tiger. There goes half his hit points, and I got a light tank bouncing off my backside. Just gonna park right here. I was trying to push him to make him miss his shot, but, you know, in the end, he dies. Light tank dies. Now we just gotta hunt down the last two tanks. And this is where it gets boring again. It's a shame that it ends that way. But we'll be okay. We'll find another guy to shoot before the end of this. Promise. So, what I like to do in the end game scenarios where you're trying to hunt down the remaining enemy tanks. We have an arty all the way to the right. We have 3 tanks staying together on the left. I'm going to go through the middle. That way we give ourselves the best possible chance to spot these bad guys. Spread out and do like a shrimping, you know, like one of those dragnet guys. You got 2 ships on either side and a big net in between. You guys can cover a lot more ground that way, right? So, same thing. Of course, I think drag netting is illegal now, right? I don't think you're allowed to do that. But either way, back to the world of tanks. So far, we got to park in between 2 tanks and let them just bounce off of us forever. We've taken minor damage, 600 damage. One of our tracks has seen better days, but other than that, not bad. Now watch, that arty runs right down through the right side of that map, and I'm thinking, okay, well, he didn't see him. So I'm going to crest the center of this hill, and I'm going to go down into the valley. And my thought process, since they haven't spotted him from the left, and arty hasn't spotted him from the right, then he's got to be somewhere near me. So I'm just continuing to cross straight ahead. Got to get down off of these rocks, so you're going to see some ugly driving in a moment. Wait for it. And drive off of this rock. Drive off of this one, up over this one, turn right, and e-brake. He pins me because he's got a big gun. Shot out. I pin him back. So, in the end, we are going to trade shots with this guy. and he's going to potentially win. But we set him on fire, we get a good hit, and then the Edelweiss on our team, or Edelweiss, whatever you want to call it. It's Japanese, right? It's Edelweiss. I don't remember. But he died. That's all that matters. What do we got? 4,200 damage, 2,300 blocked, and 2 kills. Not bad. We get about every medal under the sun, including Steel Wall and Sniper. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, wait a second. Don't forget, we're going to have a new Q&A video that's been requested, so leave your questions in the comments below. Nothing's off limits, so hit me with whatever you guys want to ask. And if you don't want to leave them here, you can leave them on my Spartan Elite Facebook page. So, as always, I will see you in the next video.